Hi guys, this is Cecilia on Zawi TV. Today I'm going to be talking about pampas grass. This is pampas grass. We've picked this up all from our garden, and as you see, it's dry. We've made a bundle out of it. When we pick it up, when we cut it off the main plant, it's green like that. But as time goes on after cutting it off, the stalks dry up like that. This is 2023. This is 2023 harvest of the pampas grass. We've put it in this vase, and this is 2024 around August. So the plan is this was our first harvest of the pampas grass, and this is our second harvest. We're trying to put it into a vase so that we make a huge vase to put somewhere in the house. But let me say one thing first before we continue with the video. The pampas grass is such a beautiful plant, and this is the bloom. You see how, look at that, look at that. You see all those flowers, or I don't know if it's seeds, whatever they call it, falling off. So it's very, very difficult to handle. So what we do is, without messing up, like if I did this in the house, guys, the whole house would need to be re-swept or re-cleaned again. So when we pick this up, you see I have this cane. Normally they say that you need a cane of the mousse. For the ladies who go to the salons, you know, when you get your hair fixed, when you get your curls, when you get your hair set, they usually use the mousse spray to keep it in place. So because I don't have the mousse, I'm gonna use this. Before I tell you what this is, the mousse will spray, and then it would stop, you know, those whatever is flying off the flowers from just, you know, because eventually this will be finished, right? So we want to retain everything on there. So spraying mousse will hold everything together and prevent that. You see what I'm blowing away? But I don't have mousse. At the same time, I'm going to try and make this moist by using an air freshener. You see, this is air freshener. It's not gonna hold this like mousse, but it's going to make it damp. When it's damp, it won't fly away like that. That way I can contain the you know, everything together to be able to manage my project, put it in the house. If it dries up and then it's already in the house, there's no draft of air to blow this, so we won't be messing up the house. So this is just desperate measures using this. I'm not saying to use it. The right way is to buy mousse spray, and some people even spray different colors. This node, another color might be a darker brown. Leave this one, so multiple colors, however you want it. I don't want to have different colors, so I'll leave it the same way. Right, so this will be, like I said, my 2023 harvest. As you can tell, is in a shorter, it's shorter, so I figured this time I needed longer ones. That's why we cut these longer. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna shove this in the vase. See, because those are longer, I didn't want them all short, so I have to fix the top. I think that's beautiful. I'm gonna use this small string to, you know, just bind everything together so that they don't flip over and then mess up the arrangement. I probably should have tied it before putting it in the vase so that it doesn't show. But you know what? After that, I could also use some other colorful material or ribbon to tie there, a chocolate brown ribbon or off-white, depending on my color scheme in the house, and make it bow tie, and that's gonna be nicer. So this vase, you may be asking or wondering, I like it. It looks beautiful. I bought this, I think 2005, 2006 in North Carolina. I think, if I remember well, I'm not sure if it was Home Sense, I can't remember. And then I moved to Canada with it. I've kept it in Canada in my house for a long time until I felt like, no, I was getting tired of it. So rather than throw it away or thrift it, I said I could use this here, you know. So I brought, this is how it ends up in Harare. So I'm getting these chips falling off because sometimes this vase falls off. That's why I have this basket to keep it in there and stabilize it, right? So I always keep this. When I get something that I can stick them on, I'll stick them on. So I've usually kept them in the same vase. Whenever I buy something that I can paste them back on so that I keep the, so yeah, this is beautiful. You see the shape of the vase is quite narrow, so it doesn't hold itself very well, especially with this height of the pampas grass. That's why I'm holding on to it. When I put it in the basket and place it somewhere in the house, it's not gonna fall off, because inside the basket I've put some bricks that I'm going to, you know, position around it so that it doesn't fall off. So this is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna place it here, use those bricks or stones, put it in place. So this is how I'd rather put this side here. Oh, let me turn it around. So that's this side I have the handle, and that side I have the handle of the basket. And bear in mind, I'm also bringing in the same color scheme to the project. Let me say, somebody would just do this and put it in the house, but I was thinking deeper than that. And I'm like, no, maybe I still need to spray, right? Let me spray I haven't sprayed I have to, so this is, that way I minimize it smells good actually, because this is air freshener. I hope the smell, the good scent stays on the plant, on the flower. See, kind of feels damp now, so we don't get it, you know, acting up like that. So I was thinking this would be enough to put it in the house, and this is the face of the brocade, if I may call it. So I was like, no, I may need to add in some color just for the visual interest, right? So yeah, I'll do that. Pick up grass from the same plant. This is pampas grass. These are the leaves, and they cut. You know, they are not comfortable to the touch, so, or to the feel. So I'll put them in the same vase. This way, I'm adding some color, right? So it becomes more interesting to look at. The shorter ones I will put in the front. You see what I'm talking about? I'm just shoving the grass in. Doesn't it look nicer with the grass? See how it adds color, you know, the green color. So it's the same plant. The leaves, these are the leaves. Although it looks grassy, it's the leaves of the pampas grass. That's the flowers from the same plant. You know, so I'm using the same stuff from the same plant to fix. And remember, I'm holding this as the front of my, so I'm gonna have shorter leaves and the longer leaves behind. I don't wanna overdo it. So let me see from the front how it looks like. This side looks empty or looks deprived of the grass. Come on, guys. Ain't this nice? Ain't this nice? Ain't this nice? Just adding the color and what it does to the appearance. Look at that. If I didn't add the grass, it will still look nice, but I think this is much better look. So sometimes you have to improvise. The only downside to using the grass is after a week or so, it starts to dry up and it shows off as this color. So what you need to do is just pull out the green grass after it's dry and just replenish it. Go pick it up, and because this is green throughout the year. This, as long as it's on the main plant, it's always gonna be green throughout the year. I love this, guys. I'm happy. Beautiful project. If you wanna try this, if you think it's beautiful, just remember to put it in the comment section. Just remember to use the right product. The mousse for the hair, not the air freshener. Although it smells good, you could use both. I think you can use this and then add your air freshener if you want the beautiful scent, right? So this is done. I'm taking the vase in the house. So we're gonna walk gently, carefully, and just position it where we want it to be, because we don't wanna mess up the house. Because this display is not gonna completely stop that mess. So we're just gonna go in and show you. I'm gonna carry it into the house now. Let's go. I'm gonna be a little careful. Voila. Voila. It's kind of